Fourth grade. I almost said sixth grade. Fourth grade. We're on chapter 16. We are on lesson 4. We are doing finding unknown angle measurements. All right. So, anything unknown. Let's just work on that first. If I gave you a line and I said, okay, from this point to this point is 16 centimeters. And then I asked you, oh, I told you from this point to this point is, I need a different color. This point to this point is 11 centimeters. How would you find that missing piece? My camera person has their hand up. Anyone else? Anyone? Anyone? No? Some of you I know have the answer. So to find the missing piece, you would have to say, well, if it's 16 from here to here, and it's 11 from here to here, then this piece has to be 5 centimeters plus 11 centimeters gives me my 16 centimeters. We've done this a lot in fourth grade, finding the missing piece. You know how to do this. We could also say, if we know that here to here is 11, and here to here is 5, pay no attention to the fact that it's not drawn very well to scale. Then I would ask you, then what is the whole thing? And you would say 16. We're going to take this idea to angles. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
So, if I draw myself a 90-degree angle, remember, in geometry, if it doesn't have that little square, it is not 90 degrees. It's got to show you that square. It's got to be specific. So we know that from this line, ray, from this ray to this ray, that's 90 degrees. So if I tell you that I'm going to draw an angle using this ray and a new ray,
No, Enrique.
right there. So let's name these. In black, I'm going to have point B. There's my vertex. A.
They're working
Here's-
here, just so we know.
Here, we'll call that C.
Yeah, you get the
Okay.
mouse.
So angle BAC equals 90 degrees. Now I drew another angle using
I'm
ray
sure
AB and this new ray. We're going to call that ray
You're good, Chris. You're good.
S. Okay? So angle
Let's get the
BAS.
heck out of here.
Angle BAS. And actually, remember last lesson? The measurement of angle BAC equals 90 degrees. The measurement of angle BAS equals, I'm going to say it is 75 degrees.
Thank you, please.
So if this whole thing from here to here is 90, and here to here is 75, I need to find the missing angle. Just like on my line, I need to find that missing piece. So I want to know what that is. So if I have 75 here from ray AB up to the blue ray, AS, then how much more do I need to get to the black line or ray AC to get to 90 degrees? So in essence, what I'm doing is saying 90 degrees minus the 75 degrees
Let's go, boys.
is going to equal
We gotta go.
that pink measurement.
You pop right away. We gotta get it.
So 90 minus 75,
I'm
pause
gonna
it,
stop.
figure it out. Okay, you came back. 90 minus 75, 15 degrees.
No, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here.
So I
Gotta
found
go,
my missing measurement by knowing that here to here is 90 degrees. If I take this much and I know it's 75,
let's go.
then
Right,
all I
well,
have to do is subtract the 90 minus the 75 to get my missing piece.
All right, hold
That's the missing piece.
All right, I'm gonna
So now,
stay here.
well, I'm going to leave that there. If we gave you that information, actually, let's take it apart.
We gotta go, bro. Let's go. Let's go. We're back in the boat. Let's go. Let's go. We gotta go.
I'm going to use the same
Let's
drawing.
go, Murray. Let's go. We gotta go. I'm in the back of the boat. Get to the chopper.
And I'm almost
Get in,
at 90
get in,
degrees
get in,
this time.
get in.
So I'm going to take that same drawing and I'm going to say, okay, so I know angle BAS
Get in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get in. 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 Get in.
equals 75 degrees.
Let's go. Let's go.
I know angle SAC equals 14 degrees. So if I want to know both of them together, angle BAC.
Chris, I have 2 minis for you, or 2 minis.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That
I'll
should
say
be an
yeah.
S. So BAC needs to equal
Oh, okay.
75 plus 14, which would be
Yeah,
89
boys.
degrees.
Right here.
So here's a perfect example. In geometry, I did not have that square there. This is a new angle. I didn't have that square there. It looks like it should be 90 degrees, but by my measurements, I see it's only 89. So you can't assume that it's 90 degrees just because it looks it. Okay? That's really important. All right, so those are missing angle measurements. That's how we can find unknown angle measurements. So I want you to get your workbook page and look at number 1. And I'm going to attempt to draw number 1 up here. So it's not going to be exact, but here's a ray and there's a ray. And this point is H. Here's another ray coming up here. The vertex is J. Here's point K. And here's point Z. And the question is asking, okay, so let's do this. I'm going to use different colors. The problem, hopefully you have your packet. If you don't, pause for a second and go get it.
Ready?
So your packet says that angle ZJK, that's this blue arc measuring those degrees. It says that's 85 degrees. Okay, there's Nate again. It says the measurement of KJH is 20 degrees. So now the question it's asking you, let me get my green marker, is what is the angle measurement for ZJH? This measurement right there. So how would I figure that out? I know this much. I know this much. So in order to figure out the whole thing together, I got to add 85 and 20 together. So I'm going to add 85 and 20. And I get 105 degrees. So up there on number 1, it says the measurement of angle HJZ is, and it has a blank there, and you would put in 105 degrees. Good, good? All right, let's do number 2 together, and then you're going to be in charge of page 266 for tomorrow. For Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday.
two balls.
All right, I'm gonna draw this one quick. Ooh, this one's crazy looking. All right, so I have angle PQT coming at you. P, vertex is Q, and this ray is QT. Cutie. All right, so there's a cutie angle. And then Q to R goes over that way. And that's it for now. Oh, I need a point over there. QR. All right, so if you look at number 2 on page 265, it looks similar to this. And it gives us some information. And it says from ray QR to ray QT,
did he actually go?
That equals 135 degrees. Okay? And then it also tells us that angle PQT equals 50 degrees. And it wants to know, your workbook wants to know, what is the angle measurement from ray QP to ray QR. So I want to know that angle measurement there, PQR. So if I know from here to here, and I know from here to here, in order to find the pink arc, what I need to do is add the 50 and the 135. So 135 plus 50, 185 degrees. It's a big angle. So in your book, number 2 says the measurement of angle PQR equals, and you would put 185 degrees. Okay? Now, real quick, look at the vertex Q. You can name these angles by the vertex. I told you you could name it angle Q. Why wouldn't you want to in this instance? Well, because 3 angles have Q as their vertex here. So you wouldn't want to name those angles by angle Q in this problem because you wouldn't know which angle you're talking about, which is why it's important to use all 3 of those points. Okay? All right. So now you're up. You need to work on page 266 and see what you can do there. I will come at you with another video or a picture of the answer key to walk you through those problems again. If you don't understand something, have mom or dad email me and I can help you out. But really what this is finding the missing piece. That's all you're doing, find the missing piece. Okay? All right. Oh, we need our cameraman reveal quick. Come here, green shirt. Wait, he needs to come to me just for a second. All right. Our cameraman is not Cooper Duper Hatzfeld. He was playing games while we were learning. Our cameraman is not Riley Grace Hatzfeld. Bend down, please, ma'am. This girl, though, is helping me to edit. Although I didn't have to edit any of your videos yet. But every once in a while, I have to edit. And she helps me out. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, our camera person is Sammy Hatzfeld. I think Kenzarama guessed it.
Yes.
She may have been the only one. Everybody else guessed Riley, which was an excellent guess. The only thing is, my friends, that Riley probably would not have had the patience to sit behind that camera. Although Sammy really didn't either because she was playing games while I was working.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Correct. All right. I love you all. Go do some great math. Work hard. Try the problems. Don't get frustrated. Work at them. see what you can
I'm down,
do.
I'm down,
Use
down,
all
down.
the knowledge that I just tried to give you.
Below you.
Use
Okay,
everything that we've taught you before
Yep,
in
yep, yep,
fourth
yep.
grade, and put your best effort, okay?
The
And
big
then we'll
boys
go
and
over
big boys in
the
there.
questions tomorrow. All right, kiddos. Have a great day. I'll see you later.
Everybody.
Bye.